welcome back and welcome if you're new. So today I'm going to plan for the week beginning 26th of August through to the 1st of September. It's the week I go back to work after being off for 3 weeks. So I am feeling a bit grumpy about that. But I've decided to cheer myself up and not focus on the plans. So it worked out well. There was a couple of extra questions came in. If you watched last week's plan with me, I had answered a few questions in the chat because it was a special video, but there was a couple of extra questions and I'm going to focus on answering them today and having a bit of fun with you all rather than dwelling and going back to work. And I also got a Archer and Olive notebook in the mail and I'm going to open it later on. We'll open that. And while I was away for a few days, I went to Portrush. I saw some Faber, is it Faber or Faber-Castell? I don't know, but I saw some of their highlighters and curiosity got the better of me, so I'm going to swatch them later too. So let's just have some fun and not dwell on how gloomy I feel about going back to work after 3 weeks. So anyway, the only thing that I could cope with this week, it just had to be done, is a gloomy week. And it's just rainy and miserable and meh, but like I said, I am not going to be a grump. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh gosh, sorry. Yes, so this is the Hobonichi Cousin Kit, a gloomy week, and that's the first sheet. And then this is the second sheet. Love the colours. And then I have an additional Doodle Headers banner. And then I've got the Coffee Monsters Co. Gloomy Week. Is it called Gloomy Week? Hold on, I'll get my washi swatch book out. Working emojis, that's what it is, that there. Which is just perfect for it. And some of them are happy. And then I actually have these from Planner Monkey Co. I have Coffee Lover 3.0 in purple. I have Coffee Lover 4.0 in grey and Coffee Lover 6.0 in blue. And I figured, seeing as it's a back to work, gonna need all the coffee vibes. I can't pick what colour to use. I could just keep with this grey, you know, the grey gloomy theme, but I love these too. I don't know. So I'll decide as I go along and see whichever one I lift, but I lifted those 3. And then I'm going to write with my Muji gel pen in 0.5 and the Zig Clean colour dot this week is black, which is 010. If you are interested. I think I'm just looking to see what I'm going to put in my mind map for this week before I get started. I don't think I'm actually going to use anything from the kit. I'm going to find something either in my mood section or my work section. Yeah, I'm going to use this Don't Want to Be Here coffee mug. This little emoji that spilt its coffee all over its work. Or actually no, maybe this one that's swamped. Because that'll be me. Do you know how many emails I'm going to have after being off for 3 weeks? And that'll just represent that. Yeah, I'll be fine. I do actually like my job. It's just always wick whenever you're off for that long going back. And then I'll be on the countdown to my birthday and the countdown to Christmas. So, all good. Right. So, questions. The first question I got was, what made you start your channel? And I started it in 2019. I had discovered the planner community on YouTube and I had been watching, it was actually a girl called Mrs. Mum Next Door that I first saw. And I saw how many stickers she used in her book and I thought, oh my word, that is so many stickers. That would be way too much with me, way too much for me, which is a gag now if you look at my planner. But up until that point, I had only ever used the stickers that come in the back of your planner. I had no idea there was this whole world of sticker planning with Etsy shops that do all the little unique stuff and all that. I'd never heard of it and I just got totally addicted to watching it. And then the more I watched it, the more I thought I would actually really enjoy doing that, like sharing it on YouTube. And I mean, I still struggle with self-esteem and my confidence. It's something I'm working on and I have anxiety and everything. But at that time, I was really struggling with it. And I thought, there's no way I would ever want to show my face on a channel. And I love the fact that you can just show your hands and your planner, and it was okay. And there was no expectation, you know, that people needed to actually see you in order to follow you. So I thought that was perfect. But I hemmed and hawed and I procrastinated about it because I just thought, you know, I didn't have anything. I would have had, you know, I was right back at the start. I hadn't bought any stickers and I wasn't sure about whether or not it was actually going to be something that I would enjoy. And then I just thought, you know what, Ruth, you don't know until you try. You know, I mean, you have the usual insecurities, and the girl that asked this comment had mentioned about being insecure and about the quality. And my advice would be just go for it, because yes, there are hundreds of planner channels out there, but there's only one you. And I still don't know why people watch me, but they do. So, you know, as long as you're not going into it solely to make loads of money or something, because if you don't have the enjoyment of actually creating the content, then, I mean, I can't speak for you, but personally, I wouldn't be able to be something that I'd be able to stick at, because to this day, I haven't made a penny from YouTube. And yes, I've, you know, been really honoured to do a couple of collabs with Hubman and Chub Girl, and they sent me the stuff for free. But other than getting free products, I have never earned a penny. Even with my Amazon affiliate account, I've never earned a penny, because at the end of the day, I'm sharing pens that cost like £1 or £2. So even if someone clicks my link and manages to go through, you know, I'm not earning loads, which is fine by me, because like I said, I'm not doing it to make money, but I'm just putting that out there because it is a lot of work. You know, I'm sitting here in my day off, and instead of just playing music and planning, I'm sitting filming and chatting to you guys, and I love it. But if I didn't, and if that was a chore, then I wouldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? And then I'll have to edit this video, you know, and editing takes a long time. The more I've done it, the quicker I've got with it, and I've got into the swing of it more. But it's not just a case that you sit and you put your stickers down however you want. It adds that time factor to it. So I'm not saying that to put you off. I'm just saying, as long as you're aware of that and you're happy with that, then absolutely go for it. And even though at the start your quality won't be as good as it is when you progress and you learn, that's fine, because when you start off, you're not going to get as many views anyway. So, you know, once you get down the line and you have like a couple of hundred videos on your channel, if you go back and watch your original video where you were just practicing and you're like, oh, cringy, how embarrassing, just remove it. You know, it's no big deal. Or just leave it, it doesn't matter. I mean, everybody knows when you first start out, your content is not going to be the same as whenever you eventually, you know, 5 years later, let's say, you know, like me, it's not going to be the same as when you very first start. Anyway, yeah, so if it's just the hobby you love, then do the hobby without filming it. Have your little planner space, make your little me time, play with your stickers, maybe get a little monitor in the room or a TV and watch YouTube videos and literally plan with me. That's fine. However, if it's the idea of sharing your content and connecting and you enjoy the filming and sharing and editing process, then go for it, absolutely. And don't talk yourself out of it and think that you're not going to be good enough, because you are. And if you do it, tag me in your first video so I can give you a virtual high five for going for it. Another point is, it's perfectly okay to try and then not do it. Do you know what I mean? If you give it a go, in the spirit of you never know if you try, and you're like, no, I really don't like the whole filming and editing part, and I would rather just plan on my own, that's okay. You know, you don't have, you know, it isn't a case that once you start a channel and you're posting videos that you're sort of tied to it with the ball and chain. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
You feel like summer days to me, warm, tender, sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames, lavender paint, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Odd thoughts and some dusty dreams, and we seem to find common ground. Guess everyone's got their own side.
Okie doke, next question. What do you use for filming and editing? For filming, I use a ESD 200D Canon camera, which honestly is double Dutch to me. My husband picked it for me, but I've had it way back since 2019. However, you could totally use an iPhone. You just need to get a way of holding it up so that it can be face down. So this is what I can see. Excuse my messy desk because I'm in the middle of planning. And this is a little monitor that I just recently got. And as you can see that, hold on, did I stick this sticker down? Yes, so this is what I just recently got from Stephen so that I can see. But before, what I used to do is have this open and you could see, I could see what you guys see, if you know what I mean. I had that for years. This was only like a month ago I got that, and then my camera here, and then this, I don't know what the name of it is, it's like a arm. But I used to use, over in the corner here, I used to use this tripod to, it stood on the ground and then it bent over the desk, if you know what I mean. By the way, this footage is being recorded on my phone because that's the camera I use there. So as you can see, there ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, that's what I use for filming. And then for editing, I have always used the free iMovie. I've never upgraded it. Sometimes I think I might invest in iMovie Pro, but honestly the iMovie, normal iMovie, does the job rightly for what I need it for. And getting into the swing of how to use it, it's very straightforward for someone like me who's not, my husband has a channel. When he's editing his videos, he uses this thing, begins with D, but it just looks so complicated to me, and iMovie is really straightforward. So yeah, I want to invest in some new lights and I want to get a few other things.
Nothing ever felt as good or as easy as when we were young. Oh. Though I felt misunderstood, it was a pleasure running away with you. We were just children acting like a doll, crazy, naive, bold and carefree. We were kids having kids, crazy, naive. It amazes me that we didn't fall apart harder than we did. Now they keep us on speaking terms. We grow and we learn. I have no regret.
Okay, next question. What is your favourite sticker shops and planner supplies in general? So favourite sticker shops are Coffee Monsters Co, Hub and a Chub Girl and Fox and Pip. Love. And favourite planner supplies in general is a tough one because I am addicted to stationery and love it all. But if you had to put my arm up my back and make me pick, I would choose the stickers, because if you think about it, as much as I love writing with fancier pens and stuff, any pen would do, and you could still plan, and you could have one marker and you'd be fine. But planner stickers are what make, excuse Cody, you can't decide whether she wants to be in this room or out of this room. Yes, what was I talking about? Yeah, like even though this is like a negative theme in a way, it's still fun and it brightens up that week and it sets the whole mood of the week. And you know, if it was just a pen and a highlighter, it wouldn't be the same to me. I think stickers are what make my planning and journaling fun to me. So my favourite planner supply probably would have to be stickers then.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and
I gotta go. I have Back to School by the Four Tops stuck in my head. Anyway, that's me all ready to go for the week ahead. And I will focus on the positive. My birthday's coming up and then Christmas. My favourite time of year in my planner is all the autumn spreads and even the Halloween spreads that we get to do. So I've all that to look forward to. Anyway, right, let's have a little bit of fun and we'll take a look at this new notebook and my new highlighters. Now, when I had heard of Faber-Castell initially, or Faber-Castell, sorry, I don't know what the right way to say it is, it was for their colouring pencils. But I had heard of these, and whenever I saw them, like I said earlier, I just couldn't help myself. I was really curious as to what they were like, because they are, oh, 1 second. Sorry about that. Yes, what was I saying? Yes, for me, I use my metallic Zig Clean colour dots when it's like a special week, like my birthday week or like over Christmas, because the metallics just, I think, make it special. So I thought maybe I would use these highlighters, fancy ones for a special occasion. We'll see. I was just curious anyway, but they came in 2 packs of 4. So this 4 and this 4. And then they are chiseled, I believe. Yep. And from what I see, I mean, Faber-Castell is a good brand. So anyway, Precious Green. Oh, that's so gorgeous. That's really juicy. I don't see, oh no, I do. There's like a slight shimmer. Very nice. Anyway, that's Precious Green. Then Glorious Red. Very good, and they're not too much. And like traditional highlighters that are really neon or harsh, they're my kind of muted style, the way a my eyeliner would be. Shimmering Violet. Magnificent Blue. Glamorous Gold. Pearl Rose. Is that like a rose gold? Yeah. If I didn't know the name of that, I would have called it more copper than rose gold. It's like a brown, but it's Pearl Rose. Brilliant Ruby. And Shiny Silver. Cool. Look at that. Really happy with them. Right, so last year when Archer and Olive had an autumn release, I got this. I don't know if you remember me showing you it last year. And this has just been sitting in my drawer, but it was just too perfect not to get. It has an embossed little leaf and coffee and glasses and a book. And I thought it would be perfect to display on a shelf in my studio because, well, obviously. Not that I'll never use it, but I'm just saying it would be perfect for display. I really wanted to get it in B5, but I left it too late and their B5s just sold out like that. But anyway, I got a little notification that this year they were releasing their autumn stuff. And I actually had a voucher from last year because I got it for my birthday. And I got this. So this is, it's like a burnt orange box with little leaves on it, and on the side it looks like a book on your shelf, so you could totally use this box as well if you wanted to store stuff in it. But anyway, it's Attic Treasures 2024 is the name of the release. And then let's open it up and I'll show you which one I got. Ta-da! Isn't that gorgeous? So let me just take it out. So it is a B5 vintage camera, and it's vegan leather, dark grid notebook, 160 ultra thick, 160 GSM pages. So this one, instead of being embossed, is debossed. So as you can see, it's like pressed into the cover, and it's like a little camera, which again I thought would be perfect alongside that other one for my little studio. Although I will use it too. And this one I managed to get in B5, which is awesome. And I love the colour of this. Even though it's vegan leather, it feels like fabric, which is really awesome. I believe they have a word for it. I'll put it up here. And then we have the strap, which is also grey. The side pen loop, which is dark grey. And then inside, look at that. It is gold foiling film strips. And then you have all your dot grid pages, and then two light grey ribbons, and one of them has an ampersand charm. And then the back is blank, and then you get a little storage pocket, and then again the back is blank. So I just couldn't resist that and had a voucher and thought it was perfect just to have these, where'd that go, side by side on a little shelf. And that is us for another week. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed hanging out and having a chat and seeing a small little mini haul I did. And until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!
Like without you in my arms, yeah, it shivers, it all